Hey everybody, it's Randall back with another video. So, we're talking about the Democratic debates. We are going to talk about how there was really no winners. And I'm sure you're wondering, well, how can that be? How could there be no winners in the Democratic debate? Well, it's quite simple. Nobody talked enough about Trump. Nobody really talked enough about the danger, the clear and present danger that Donald Trump is to this country. No, they decided to attack each other. They turned it into a Jerry Springer show. He said, she said, he's this, she's that. They're doing that to screw me over, and it really came off bad. It was not a good look for any of them. Yeah, Elizabeth Warren was very impressive in some points. So was Bernie Sanders. So was Joe Biden to a certain extent. So was Buttigieg. Uh, Bloomberg, he just really did not belong on stage. But that being said, we need to do better. We need to implore the candidates to do better. When you see them at one of their stops, tell them enough of the backbiting, enough of hurling insults like it's the fifth grade. You need to step it up. You need to talk about policy. You need to express to people the danger that Donald Trump is. This is a man who is going to personally wreck this country. You got to call Donald Trump what he is. You got to call him a fascist. All right? The fact that he has put the very anti science Mike Pence in charge of the coronavirus, that is frightening. That is very frightening. Donald Trump doesn't have a clue what he's doing. You need to show that. You need to talk about that. And for those of you at home, I want to express something to you, something that's going to be a hard truth. You might have that friend or relative that is all about the Trump. They're Team Trump all the way. They've got their Make America Great hat again. You're not going to convert those people. You're not going to convert them. I said this on earlier videos. You have to let them go. All right? They're the ones afraid to get on the boat when the ship is sinking. They're the ones that are afraid to jump from the elevator that's about to fall 60 stories. They are the ones too scared to get out of danger. You can't rescue them. You've got to let them fall. All right? It's a harsh thing to accept, but you got to focus on one thing. You got to focus on taking this country back from the fascist regime that is currently running it. You got to think about this. We are now cozying up with dictators. We are eschewing democracy. We are telling people if it's news that is not favorable to the president, it's fake news. This is almost like Richard Nixon all over again. You know, I thought the fact that both men had something with initials HR would have been a wake up call to people. But apparently, this is America. We don't know our history good enough. I'm not saying that Nixon was a fascist. No, 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 no. Nixon was just paranoid. Donald Trump has flat out said he's for the Alien and Sedition Act. Okay? Donald Trump wants to limit what the free press can say about him. Donald Trump is all about Donald Trump. Even during a press conference today about the damn virus, he's talking about how he's been treated. He is a sociopath. Bottom line, Donald Trump is a sociopath. This is the person we need to remove from office, and we need to do it at the ballot box. Now, I've heard some people, and I've seen it on social media, if insert candidate here isn't the nominee, I'm going to write him in. No. No, 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 no. You do not want to do that. You see, the whole reason why Richard Nixon wanted to go with gusto at George McGovern is because he was afraid of George Wallace. Sounds weird that he'd be afraid of a third party candidate. Well, Nixon was afraid that the third party candidate would cipher off enough votes from him and give McGovern the presidency. That is why either member of the two parties is afraid of the third party. They know that they will siphon off enough votes so the other party takes power. It's one of the flaws in our system. But that being said, if you're if you're for Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren gets the nomination, vote for Elizabeth Warren. If you're all about Joe Biden and Tom Steyer gets the nomination, vote Tom Steyer. We need to vote blue no matter who. It is not just a cute little catchphrase on Twitter, all right? It's not a cute little hashtag. It is our game plan. We need to adhere to that. We need to do that. We need to put our ego in check, okay? We need to put what we want in check. We have to band together. We have to be united. As Lincoln once said, man, I believe it was Lincoln, that a house divided cannot stand, something to that effect. We have to be united, or we will fall in November. This country cannot take 4 more years of Donald Trump. Hell, it can't take 4 more months of Donald Trump. And I guarantee you, as I am standing here right now and you are watching this video, I guarantee you, if Donald Trump wins and gets another 4 more years, the America that exists when he leaves office will be unrecognizable compared to the one when he took office. Your freedoms will be eroded. Freedom of the press will be a thing of the past. And Donald Trump will be touting his son, Donnie Jr. And you will be having no longer a democracy. You'll be having a virtual monarchy. We need to get Trump out of office. Vote blue no matter who, and to the candidates, express upon them. Enough of the backbiting, the insults, and wallowing in the mud. Focus on policy. Bring your policy to the forefront. That is what we need to do. This is not a joke. This is not something that this country is easily going to shake off if things go awry. Another Trump term will do pure damage to this country. That's all I got. Have a good night and a better tomorrow.